is just one of those things that active addiction just completely drags you away from everything that you do really care about just to get the drug. And that was really when I realised I was at my lowest point. I was at rock bottom. I didn't want to keep digging. I wanted to start to get out of that rut that I was in, and coming to stairs was the first step of that. I guess in the past, I would say that I didn't really handle my stress, and well, to some extent I did. I tried to manage my stress, and that was through using, or it was through just escaping situations. It wasn't through facing them. And that always just left me with the problem still under the rug. I just covered it up for a period of time. And whereas compared to now, when I have something stressful arise in my life, I have a good look at it, sort of weigh up what I can do, what I can't do, get real about it. And if it's too much for me to handle on my own, like I did in the past, I've got a great support network with yourself, Arnold, and people like Chris and Mary Beth, who I can call on to have a chat about it, and we can really break down the problem.
How did you find your faith?
So it is part of the program here, and at first I was a little hesitant, but very quickly found that it was the support that I needed in my life, and it was also the hope that I needed. It's really given me hope for the future, knowing that God has a plan for me and that I just need to seek out what that plan is and take it with both hands, like I've done with the rest of my recovery.
So what was your concept on accountability?
Before I came into stairs, I wasn't accountable for my actions at all. I'd do things that satisfied me then and there, and I didn't care who I harmed in the process. But after being here for probably about 3 or 4 weeks, and I'd finished with the withdrawal symptoms from the drugs, I was just sort of sitting in my emotions and my thoughts, and I had to have a good hard look at who I was and the things I'd done, and I quickly realised that I'd harmed a lot of people and done wrong by a lot of people, and that gave me a sense of accountability. I can get their point of view, and it's really just a new take on life, and it's the way I'm going to be living now. So I take in as much as I can from those people, and they really appreciate that I'm interested to ask, and they're willing to help me, and they show me love that I hadn't really had before. They love me for who I am, not because of what I'm doing. So it's really uplifting, and I know that I've always got someone to talk to now. So.